How's it going, guys? Welcome to lesson 3 of the School of Elliott. Today we're going to be talking about the most basic corrective waves, zigzag and flat corrections. All right, so here you see on the screen, I already have two figures. One's a zigzag, one is a flat. So what is the difference between a zigzag and a flat? As I discussed in lesson 1, the main difference is what a zigzag versus a flat are composed of. So a zigzag is composed of a 5-3-5 movement where waves A and C are both impulse waves, and B is the corrective wave for the whole corrective structure, whereas a flat is composed of a 3-3-5 movement where waves A and B are both corrective waves, and wave C is an impulse wave. So other key components when you're looking at both a zigzag and a flat. A zigzag, again, both of them are going to be 3-wave corrective structures. They're both labeled ABC. A zigzag is going to be more so of a sharp movement, and this here you can't tell because they're relatively the same size. However, you are able to tell in the flat here, where I have both A and B, that they're almost the same size of wave C. And why is that? Because both A and B are zigzag corrections. Whereas a flat correction is more of a sideways movement. So real time or on a live chart, they would most likely look something like this. A zigzag versus how a flat would look, something like this. And as you can see, a flat is more so sideways rather than a zigzag is a sharper movement. When it comes to a flat, there are 3 types of flat corrections, and that's something we're going to go over right now. The most common one is just going to be a regular flat. As you see here, it's going to allow B to retrace almost 100%, 90% of wave A, the previous wave. The second one is going to be an expanded flat, so it is going to allow B to retrace higher than the starting point of A, and then C will come down still below A, or you will have a running flat. Now, what is a running flat? A running flat, again, you'll have your A. B will be further than the starting point of A, and C will not surpass the ending point of A. That is a running flat. Now, some rules to keep in mind when doing these. Just remember, these always come after a correct impulse wave. So what does that mean? Before you see any of these movements, you will always see a correct impulse wave. So we have our impulse wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then after that, we can either have a zigzag correction, we can have a flat correction, a regular flat correction. We could have an expanded flat correction, or we could have the running flat option. All right, and that is about it for lesson 3, basic corrections, zigzag and flat. And we'll see you guys on lesson 4.